identity of a woman somehow is intertwined with her hair. And when they're allowed to actually shave their hair, like it's either they like something major happened in their hair in their lives, or they've just gotten to the point where they've just come and said it's just hair and I won't let it control me. Hello fam, how y'all doing? So welcome back to another video. So I got my hair done today, and I just wanted, you know, to just dig deep into postpartum hair loss and stuff. A lot of times I got a lot of feedback. Some of my clients who were pregnant and stuff, and they're losing hair, are not aware of what was happening. So we're just chit chatting, and they were telling me about clients who were losing hair but they're carrying babies. So initially I was like, also, you know how most times when we women want to go give birth, especially in this part of the country, we'll just go in and then do like a protective style that will probably like last like 4 months or stuff. And then when we take down the hair, probably the postpartum shed process has already been set in motion by your body, has already been set in motion by the body and all of that. So find ourselves, losing a lot of hair, which is kind of like a shock to us. So I kind of had to do like some major educations because we have some new intakes in the system, and I just like had to explain to them what happens to the woman's body after giving birth and how it also impacts on our hair. So like I don't want this video to be too long. So typically when women were pregnant, hormones that supports healthy hair growth usually is present in the body. Now, this doesn't happen to everybody, but for the most part, like I know in my case, at least I've experienced it twice. During pregnancy, I basically do not lose a lot of hair. My hair is thicker, but post pregnancy, my hair starts to shed in balls. It happened most especially with my first daughter, of which my second I didn't really like. I was on top of my matter, but with the first one, it was my first experience, so it really did impact on my hair. I remember just losing a lot of hair on the sides of my hair, like on the temples and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, what is going on? Like, this is not something that I'm used to, but when I started to do some research, I found out that it's called postpartum shed. So, if in case you're pregnant and you're just hearing it for the first time, I mean, that's what it is. Don't panic. Or in case you just gave birth and you're experiencing stuff like this, do not panic. It is really normal for some women. I know a lot of women have observed so many people, even I know on the social media space, who I didn't notice any reasonable hair loss. But for me, I did. It was balls. I have a lot of clients that had really thick hair, and you wouldn't think maybe these ones would be part of the show, but they were also part of it. They didn't escape it. So I'll typically just tell you to be patient with the process, and up your vitamin intake, because what usually happens is during pregnancy, the hormones that support pregnancy also support healthy hair growth, and after pregnancy your hormones take a dip and the hair also goes with it. So supplementation helps. It's important to stay on your prenatal vitamins, just take those iron supplements and all of that that you were giving during the partum stage while you were pregnant. Just keep taking them. For me, I think part of the reason was, one, I wasn't even too consistent with taking my prenatal vitamins because I hated drugs. I still do, but now knowing like I can take supplements when I have the knowledge that this is here to help me, right? Or like the level of exposure I have today. But my hatred for drug was so intense that even something as simple and as tiny as folic acid and fesolate, like I hated it. I didn't take it consistently. I'm just grateful to God to have had like very healthy babies without any spinal issues, because most times most women who don't do that might result in a condition known as spinal bifida in their kids, where there's incomplete closure of the spinal column, where the spinal column is kind of sticking out from the skin, kind of, and can lead to some disabilities, in the child as they grow up. So, but basically, what do you do if you're pregnant? Don't skip on your hair treatment, don't skip on your routine, nail down a good regimen, you know, keep to low manipulation hairstyles. When you're about to go give birth, I know that you want to look all cute and all that, and I know you can't have your hands in your hair when you're nursing, because of how much nursing takes a toll on a woman's body. But like, something you can do is just to have like simple styles that you can actually just get to. Like, I'd rather just have this and know that, and retwist it every other week. Or it mustn't be this. You can have something as simple as twists. Yeah, this is my go-to any day, anytime. I'm sure this is my go-to any day, anytime. I'm also sure that this is how my hair was when I gave birth. But you can have smaller twists. You can have mini twists in. So at least try also, no matter how busy life gets, just try to also schedule in like an appointment, a hair appointment, as quickly as you can postpartum, so that you can just nourish the hair. You don't just leave it to chance and stuff. The presence of a baby can really be a lot. It can be a handful. Believe me, I understand. But you need to, like I said before, take your vitamins, pay attention to your nutrition, your diet, drink a lot of fluids, juices, and stuff. And then, most especially, rest. I wish someone had told me to prioritize rest. There are a lot of things I wouldn't have gone through if I had just prioritized resting. Because, like, I was new to motherhood, and I didn't know, like, I just felt like life was going to come back as usual. And I was out and about. Like, 3 days later, I was driving, even though I had a cesarean section and all of that. And I was just out and about, trying to be everything for everyone and trying to just be the best wife, best mother. And after a couple of weeks, I broke down. In fact, it was so bad, my breast milk stopped rushing. Stress was packed on, and coupled with the fact that I had just lost my mom just before I gave birth. So all the emotional trauma and all of that was also contributed to taking a toll on my body, and just getting me to the state where I literally packed. But what you could do is just take it slow. Okay, someone else can cook the meals, just eat and sleep. Take a lot of fluids. You don't have to pack on a lot of weight you know during the omugo stage, like we call it here. Just take more fruits, veggies, eat good lean protein, and just eat your meals. Just eat as much as you need for yourself and your baby. But trust me, fluids, juices, that will give you all the breast supply you need. You don't need to pack like big heaps of poundo yam and stuff just to be able to make good breast milk. Your body understands breast milk is made by demand. So if the baby demands for breast milk, then your body makes breast milk. So what else can I add to this? Yeah, basically supplements, good nutrition, and good hair care practice during that stage, and then rest, and just keep speaking over your hair. Because I remember in my second time around, I didn't even let that progress so badly. I didn't get to the point where there was bald spots in my hair. As it was falling out, it was regrowing at the same rate, so I didn't notice it. So, but overall, what I noticed is the front of my hair, like, my hair just generally took a toll since pregnancy. It breaks, it broke off more, started looking sparse, started feeling lighter, and all of that. I'm not the first person it's happened to. There's someone on YouTube too that I really know that had really thick hair. Igbo calls. I'll put that link down below. You could go watch her video. Like, her hair was thick, but she ended up with really sparse hair, and that's just what it is for some people. And I know a lot of people that you wouldn't even know they were pregnant by their hair. So, but whichever way, just count it all joy. If you have life, if you have, your baby is alive, you are alive, there's hope. It's just hair is gonna grow back. I'm saying this because I know a lot of us women are attached to our hair. Like, the identity of a woman somehow is intertwined with her hair. And whenever you see a woman who goes all out to actually shave their hair, like, it's either they, like, something major happened in their hair in their lives, or they've just gotten to the point where they've just come and said it's just hair and I won't let it control me. So I also say that it's just hair and let's not let it control our lives. Even though that's a difficult thing to say, because I know how I feel about my hair, but I'm just gonna put it out there. It's still just hair, and we're not gonna let it control our life. So, regardless, we'll do what we can do, and God will do the rest, because ultimately, He's the one that does the rest, really, that does the major thing. So, I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoy this. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. Share with someone that might be going through this at this time. You never can tell who you're helping. See you later. Bye.